Hello everyone and welcome to GilBroz Gaming Channel. I am the Dude and we're about to play Rebel Incorporated. Okay guys, this game is awesome. I'm really enjoying it. We've done 2 episodes so far. The first episode sees us the tutorial and how to get involved in everything. We started off against the insurgents in our lands, and in the last episode we beat those insurgents back and we had them in the palm of our sweaty hands. But this time we're going to go on to another region as we completed the last one. Then we go into the main game and we're going to be getting the mountain pass this time. A vast mountain range separates 2 major cities. The only way through is a key strategic choke point. So right, we've got the economist now. Long-term thinker works to an annual budget. What difference does this really make to me? I don't know. We'll just have eyebrows go up. I'm just going to be the same guy. I don't know what difference it really makes. We can have advisors again. We've now unlocked the farmer. Gain bonus support level in rural zones. Yep. Excellent. So we'll stick to normal. Seem to be managing. And we'll stick to GilBroz takeover. The mission is approved. Launching. Okay, the invasion is over and combat forces have been withdrawn. Despite initial hopes of change, the region is unstable and the population feel neglected. Oh, this looks like the little tutorial area. The local government has asked that you lead an operation to stabilise the region. You have full responsibility for all civilian and military matters. Set up your HQ. This will be the central civilian military headquarters for GilBroz takeover. Okay. So, which side do we want to be on? I'm just going to go there. I think that looks like a pretty good little city. There we go. Right. Again, we're going to come in. We're going to start by setting up people and their basic requirements. So we'll get the water going. We'll get the medical supplies and the schooling going. We shall also be looking to hire a local bunch of people. We'll start talking to people and we'll get rid of corruption. And then we'll start from there. Let's just leave that. Stability bar on the top of the screen shows your progress. The number of supporters. Fund initiatives to increase your support level. Win over supporters. So here we go. We're setting up the local infrastructure to be what it needs to be. And we'll deal with insurgents as they appear. Inflation increases the cost of other initiatives and is caused by quickly spending a lot of money. Yep, I know. We're good. We're going to let that inflation fall a bit before we start spending more. It's all good. It's all good. And it gives us time to build the services and the intel that we need. Takeover's reputation is limited by the bar on the top. Shows how much you have left. Normal for your reputation to decrease over time. Sure thing. Your budget is based on your reputation and the number of zones you have stabilised. Your superiors need confidence in your ability to get the job done. Yeah, I know. I know. Let's go back into civilian. We're going to work on jobs and infrastructure. Start off with the basics. We'll increase that as we go forward. I should imagine we'll have insurgents coming in sooner or later. Probably going to want to look at the government and the intel. There we go. Start engaging with the parts. We'll get the media machine moving. And universal justice publicly pledged to apply justice evenly and fairly. We like that. Lovely. Build this area. There is a little mountain pass here. It goes all the way through here. But we've had issues with people crossing over the mountains before in the last episode. So we'll see if the insurgents come from the mountain areas. Like I say, I think a multiplayer version of this where you go across the whole world or country would be pretty epic. I have to say I quite like the idea of this so far. Right. We've got some more money. Let's look into improving things for people. So we'll get all our roads going like we did before. And we can't afford that. There we go. We get a couple of roads going. Dirt roads and highways. See where all the little hammers are? That is where they are installing all the things that we've asked for them to do. Insurgents are preparing to attack the region. Initiatives are available. Deploy soldiers accordingly. Okay. So we can definitely start researching these. But the insurgents aren't here yet. Remember, we have... there's like time on them when they have to go home. So we've got to be really careful. And the coalition soldiers are built quite quickly, so I'm not going to be in no major rush to get them. There we go. So they're over there. Okay. And we'll start training up our National Guard as well. It's going to be really important. You have won over local people, stabilise your zone, reputation increased. Good. Soldiers are being trained. Yes. Put them in the mountain pass. Do not let them through. No, no. Golf Mike is now controlled by the insurgents. Reduce your reputation over time. We need to get in there then, don't we? Let's get some more military. Get 2 more. We can then push them out of the mountains and take control of that zone. There we go. Let's get them out of that area. Take control. That's it. Provide support. Is it too far for them? I don't know. Increase bribe taking, fraud and general corruption would reduce your reputation support level. Anti-corruption. Yep. Corruption's a bit high. Let's get some reductions going on in them. Why are these not supporting them? Is it because they're not actually connected? Because the mountains can't be passed. But then, I don't know, we can't let them run in there. More and more people are becoming displaced from their homes due to ongoing conflict around the country. How will we respond? So again, we'll go with limited preparation. We'll supply some money and some place for refugees. We can't take them all, and we can't provide all the money. There's other countries. Right, this battle has taken a while. Previously empty or abandoned school buildings are becoming fit for purpose once more. 51% more children able to attend school as a result. Oh, that's amazing. We definitely need to do more here. Uh-oh. New group of insurgents have been detected and they will come from a nearby insurgent base. Use drones and troops to help find it. Get them troops down in there. Want them running that way. Send them back into the mountains away from our people. Begun successfully funding the transition of some families for refugee camps. Okay. Okay. I'm going to start putting my troops in here. Just got to support these guys more to try and win. I'm going to need more troops as well. I'm going to try and work on some more National Guard. We'll also get some of the garrisons up and running when we can afford to do so. Yeah, we'll build a garrison in there for sure. That'll be nice support for that region. Always try to escape to a neighbouring. Are they coming this way? Maybe. They've gone over there. Right, you guys go that way. You guys go that way. Stop them coming into the land where the people are. They're trying to maximize damage to your reputation by attacking zones with lots of people. Yeah, we're on it. We are on it. I'm going to get them some trucks so they can move quicker. They are quite slow. Slow to recruit and slow to move. Level has fallen in Echo Whiskey because it isn't addressing local civilians' needs. Check the zone and region screens for information. Concern reducing support. Is it the infrastructure? Concern over lack of jobs. On it, brother. We'll work on that as soon as we can. We're going to have to get the infrastructure going there. GilBroz has overseen a 25% rise in the number of people with access to quality medicine. Good. That's what we like to see. Positive news. Let's get some infrastructure going. So, encourage legitimate land trade by arbitrating new contracts, clarifying land ownership laws. Helps the job market. A range of jobs. Jobs and jobs. Let's go. We'll put all our money into infrastructure and civilians for a little while. So those guys are now running that way. So, oh, that's perfect. We have coordinates for insurgent camp in Gulf Lima, which has been launched and attacks the surrounding zones. Eesh. We'll send our troops in and crush the insurgents. We're going to need to take their troops back soon as well, aren't they? Great. Insurgent camp in Gulf Lima been destroyed. Yeah, boy. Alright, let's go for more. We're going to get some more rural stuff done. Development bank. Open export offices and identify products suitable for international markets. Provide more jobs. There we go. Okay, we're going to need to extend for a small duration of time. It's not time for you to go yet. We do have more troops down here, which we could probably swap out the next ones with. So when one next wants to go home, we can swap it. Can I get any more? Let's get one recruited. Takes a while. Here we go. Right. Authorities in Alpha Whiskey want to build a university that will improve the provision of post-school education across the whole region. I can't afford it. Let's not refuse it. Let's wait for money. Wait, I've got money now. Approve with oversight. Slightly increased corruption, costs overrun. Yeah, let's make sure we do it properly. The decision offers opportunities for unethical people to illegally enrich themselves. Spent an additional 2. Ooh, we couldn't afford that 2. We're in -2. Took out the insurgents though. Charlie Romeo has been identified as an ideal location to establish a new garrison, which we can't afford right now. Send them home. They've been overwhelmed by the increasing levels of corruption. Alright, we need to work on corruption then. Let's build that garrison. All other troops, they can go. We've got another one on the way soon. You have an opportunity to establish contact with the insurgents. Let's threaten them. Get that reputation up. We stand up to them. Improving water supplies in the region. The number of people dying each year is reduced by 46%. That's good news. Right, we've got insurgents coming back in. Up in the north. Let's get these troops up there. Get them in there. Bring them down from the mountain. Surround them. They're in the mountain there as well. Oh man. Let's bring those up that way. When these are in position, we'll move these in. Yep. Go. Right. A review has found that the regional prison system is significantly below international standards. It proposes new policies around prisoner care and judicial processes. How will GilBroz respond? Immediately implement all recommendations. I think limited reform. Slowly roll out the most important recommendations but ignore the rest. No, we will do it. It's needed. Let's get it done. Make sure people are looked after and kept in prison. And safely in prison to protect the population out of prison. There's a base here, isn't there? Do not let them fall back into our cities. They're pushing them out. Good. So they can't cross the river. We can bring troops in this way. Bring those up this way. And we can deploy these into the mountains up there as well. Perfect. We're going to have a small extension on them at the moment. Alright, across the region is becoming more improved. So access to isolated communities is definitely going up. Military. Alright, embed entrepreneurs. Interpreters. We'll get everything we need to be in our armies to reduce civilian problem, and we're going to get the jets start flying over and start helping destroy them, keep them controlled, threaten them. We need that corruption dealt with as well. I think I need to extend their tour slightly as well. I can't be letting them go yet. I'm sorry. They're pushing down here. Alright, what's going on here? War is continuing to displace too many people. Like, whoa, what have I just pushed? Pay the name of regions taking refugees. Oh, that's fine. I thought it was the normal one. Don't rush in, guys. Let that be a lesson to you. Need to work on corruption. Let's bring that down over time. Oh, they're pushing down into my place down there. No. That's not even mine, but it's a city or a town. Yeah, let's build a garrison. Perfect. They're going all this way. What? There's so many. I don't think I need to do a lot more. Hang on. Give me some more. It's becoming increasingly clear. Yeah, we're gonna. The only thing we can do is publicly accuse. That's not ideal, is it? Okay, they've retaken the zone control previously. We can't let that keep happening. So let's get our troops down there. Deal with that. Alpha Whiskey has fallen. I'm going to get some troops up here to stabilise this before it goes out of control. We've got a garrison there. I'm hoping that can hold it. I'm going to move these troops around here. Try and push them back into the mountains. I'd rather keep them in this bit where there's no people, or small amount of people. Right, they're not there anymore, right? Uh-oh. Authorized airstrike. Successfully hit insurgents. Well, we've got to apologise when you kill civilians. 100%. These want to go home. No. I need you. Yeah, let's push them up. See if we can deal with these quicker. Don't fall into there, please. Government. Right. Dedicated teams to ensure that we're getting the benefits rolled out. Let's get more police. Openly commit to democratic elections. Try and please the peeps. Where are you going? They're falling back. Good. They want to go home. We'll send those ones home. We are keeping them way too long. Oh no. Right, send these troops in. We'll try and get rid of them from all here because they're everywhere. Oh. It's becoming increasingly clear. Let's do a counter-strike with disposable assets. Deniable, sorry. Get our troops. We can stabilise this and we'll go up and stabilise that. Oh, we lost our garrison. Alright, successfully held elections was significantly increase reputation, but ensuring security could be difficult. Begin preparations for free elections. No, we must have elections. They must go on. If we can't say they can have them and not have them, that just wouldn't be right. Let's send some troops into the area up here. Do we have funding for more? We could probably use... Well, we could definitely use this and decrease the civilian casualties with the airstrikes. Alright, we're pushing those troops up that way. These are going that way. Let's send those in this way, see if we can get rid of something. Industrial apprenticeships on the rise. Robust training across professions such as engineering, computer literacy and craft skills has given many local people much better career prospects. Good. They're coming back into this area. Oh, these are going to be hard to hold off, these. Right. Re-establish communications. Keep threatening them. At the moment, they're not ready to talk, so we keep fighting. They're going into the town. No. Need to stop the insurgents controlling zones. High population zones particularly important to keep safe. If we run out of population, we will lose. Right, let's get those in there. They're running back this way. Oh. Ah. I might need to call in some more. Apologise. I can't afford them. We need more. I'm going to have to borrow some more coalition. It's all going on. There we go. Let's get some coalition. Right, we'll push them out of there, but then they're going to be free to go down here. Let's get these up here. They're probably going to fall down into the freaking town down there, aren't they? Or maybe into the mountain. It's becoming increasingly clear. We're going to have to publicly accuse. That's all we can do. They won't like it. That's all we can do. Ah. No, we're going to need you for an extension. 11 extension. Ooh. It's not good. Right, build a garrison. Absolutely. Get that garrison back up and running. You keep chasing them down for now. Elections due to be held. Sure. I need more troops, man. What options do I have? I can 27. I can get some more. Let's increase their weapons though, make them more effective. Oh no. Insurgents always try to escape. Gotcha. Our team is re-established. Nope. What we got? Successfully run an election will give a big boost to your support level and reputation. However, insurgents have threatened to disrupt the voting and a failed election would have severe consequences. Roll them out. Democracy comes first. If they destroy that, they destroyed everything anyway. Right. Need more troops, man. Okay, what's happening here? These troops, send them in. We're going to send them here and eradicate them from here. We can then free up these 2 troops to come help over here. And that's just how it's going to have to go for now. Right. Concern. Tighten the rules. Airstrikes may not be carried out if there is more than 38% risk. Yeah, let's tighten those rules. I don't want too many casualties. It's becoming increasingly clear that arrival. Let's do some deniable. When our troops get over there, they can crush those insurgents on the west. And then we can focus everything back. There's a lot more going on here. Soldiers are struggling against the insurgents in Delta Lima. Help them out by placing soldiers in neighbouring zones and using airstrikes. You stay there, don't let them fall back down. They're going to go down there, are they? Right, so if we destroyed them, supply deal has been struck and products from the region will now be made available for export. So this is going to be good for the economy. Garrison set up fortified checkpoints across the zone to detect, hinder and enemy activity. Yeah, we need these to support soldiers better. Okay, these are done, so get those troops over there. Government support is significantly reduced in Alpha Victor because GilBroz takeover is not addressing the concerns of local people. Right, we'll push these back up into the mountains. Hopefully. Oh, get control in there. They're coming down from here. Oh, there's so much going on. Civilian. We need everything. Telecoms. Power. Sanitation. Long extension. We're going to have to borrow them for ages. You need to be careful when deploying coalition soldiers. Trying. They're pushing them back into the mountains. Good. Keep them in the mountains. Try to escape. Yep. Push them. We're going to push these back up into the mountains. Get them away from our people. Let's push them. Push, push, push. They're going to come down into here. No. Right, the coalition leader is preparing to do a large, time-limited military surge of forces in the region to try and stabilise it once and for all. What does GilBroz takeover actually want? Get 2 extra coalition soldier units for deployment. All coalition soldiers will withdraw in 2 years' time. National surge. Start to train 2 extra national soldiers for deployment in the future. Civilian surge. Ooh, what should we do? Find out on the next episode, guys. I'm going to leave that one here. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more daily content, and we'll be back to make this decision on the next episode. Take care, everyone. The dude is out.